Hello, everyone, and welcome to Paris. I'm Doug Bolduc with Automotive News Europe, and I'm happy to be here today with Lars, who is Executive Vice President of the Semler Group, as well as a former top-level executive at Volkswagen. We're going to be talking about some megatrends going on in the automotive industry, and one of the first ones, Lars, is to talk about the move that's happening in Europe to the agency model, direct sales. What do you see as the pros and cons of that? Because Semler is so heavily involved in automotive retail.
There are definitely a lot of pros moving to direct sales and agency. And the first and foremost from business side is to drive down cost. This is already happening today and will further be pushed going forward. Another aspect is from the customer side. The customers are much more digital today. They will not come and visit us in the dealership 4 or 5 times any longer. These are the days gone. They will come once basically to finalize the purchase. So this is not a binary moving from one system to another. This is something that is transitioning and has been transitioning over time. In Denmark, we consider that we are using agency sales in approximately 1 out of 2 sales in leasing in leasing and direct sales. And we see this increasing. The complexity in this is that if you come as an established brand, there's a lot of legacy in buildings, investments, but also in systems and in competencies and knowledge. If you come in as a new brand, it's difficult as well because you lack some of the things that established brands have. So it's not a binary option that will change one day just by flipping a switch.
Okay, so still a lot to change in that particular area. Your group is also heavily involved in the move to autonomous mobility. You actually have created companies to do that. Can you talk about what you folks see as the potential and why you decided to jump into that area?
As an importer and dealer group, a mobility group, it's important to understand that we do not make autonomous software. We do not make autonomous shuttles, and we also do not operate them at the end of the day. But we see there's a need in between, the missing link, that somehow is not approached very much today. And therefore, today we are the missing link between OEMs and the customers. We have the vendor selection, we do distribution, we do sales, we do service, we do finance and insurance, we do remarketing. And we believe this is also something that needs to be done for autonomous mobility in the future. So we have since 2016 actually run projects in 5 different countries, 13 projects in total, to see how you can set up autonomous mobility projects. And we're very happy that recently, together with Ruder, the mobility operator in Oslo, have purchased 15 Neo mobile eye software robotaxis for the city of Oslo. And even more importantly, we teamed up with Amag, our sister organization in Switzerland, that purchased 33% of our dedicated company, Bolduc, for autonomous mobility. So we have a new smart partner to see from an importer and retailer perspective, how can we work with autonomous mobility?
And you're coming at it from a different angle, because so many people think about the end product. So you mentioned the vehicles, but there's so much more going on, and that's why you see that as another opportunity where the automotive industry can grow.
Yes. We see us as the implementer of autonomous mobility. At the moment, it's pilot projects and very isolated, but actually to bring this to scale, there needs to be partnerships. And we are ready to be that partner. And we do that both on the ground and we do it in the air.
Why do you think there's such a move away from the traditional car model when it comes to buying the car and the whole ownership model is being turned upside down? Can you talk a little bit about why you see that as happening and what are the pros of that?
Yeah. So the Semler Group, I haven't been there since the beginning. It was founded 106 years ago. But there is a really strong history of importing cars. The first from the US, Hudsons and Dodges. And the Volkswagen Group, actually, we celebrate 75 years anniversary in just 2 weeks. So the classical business we see very well, but what we see changing is actually the role of ownership. And where we see it changing in particular is for subscription. We have a subscription company called Drive, where we offer cars from 30 days, and after that it's fully flexible. It's fully digital based, but also you can actually come and talk to a person if you want to, but we have more than 50% that pick up cars fully digital. We see this also as an importer, and it fits very well with an importer, large dealer business, as it's an additional sales channel. And next year we estimate up to 10% of the volume of the Semler Group will actually go via Drive as a sales channel. That's formidable for us, but also that this year we'll see the first Drive car being sold as a franchise car outside of Denmark, so we're going international.
Okay, so again, that's another part of the business that's changed. Now, Lars, you are a Rising Star winner and also a frequent attendee at the Automotive News Europe Rising Stars Dinner and the Congress. What do you gain from coming to these events?
Well, the most important is the content. Yeah? It's really getting updated on the latest trends. As important, of course, is then the networking, meeting with good colleagues within the automotive industry outside of just your regular circles. And then the Rising Stars is very close to my heart. Participate in the jury and see that there's so much talent still in automotive that will help us in this transition that we are part of. That's extremely motivating.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time. Lars Semler, Executive Vice President of the Semler Group, and I'm Doug Bolduc, Automotive News Europe, Managing Editor, signing off from Paris.